Hello everybody. I am Mr. Rohan C. Patil from Department of Civil Engineering of Maratha Vidya Prasarak Samajas, Karmavir Advocate Baburao Ganpatrao Thakre College of Engineering, Nasik. Today, we'll be dealing with transportation engineering subject, which is there for the first semester for BE, according to syllabus framed by Savitribai Phule Pune University. So in this particular subject, we'll be only dealing with roads. What are the content of railway engineering is there in transportation engineering that has been already covered in subject called ICT in third year. So in this particular subject, for today's lecture, we'll be dealing with history of roads in the globe, as well as we have to deal with history of roads in India. So as we all know, hard surfaces were found in 3500 BC in Mesopotamia. Then we are having first road, that is Assyrian Empire. It was again built in 1900 BC. After that, we moved forward to the developments, or we can see in the literatures, that is Roman roads in 312 BC. Then, actually the modern construction of roads started. That is Strasagate construction. A lot of, developments were taking place immediately after invention of wheel. So Trasagate was one of the scientists, again an engineer, who actually contributed his life towards construction of roads in 1775. After Trasagate, we are again having, Metcalfe construction, which was again running parallel to your Trasagate construction. That was between 1765 and 1792. After that, we are again having Telford construction in 1820. Then we came back, we are coming to your Macadam construction in 1827. And then we are having your further developments. So always, whatever the construction that was suggested by Macadam, that is, Macadam construction. So that is again taken as a benchmark in construction of your modern roads. So as we all know, that is waterbound macadam. That is also one of the contribution of this macadam. So now moving forward to the developments which actually took place inside India. So that all started, after 1929. Actually, a particular committee that was formed by that time Indian government, which was actually, under jurisdiction of British Empire. So a Jaikar committee was actually, framed in 1928. So that this particular committee was whole and sole responsible for what are the developments they were supposed to take place inside India in case of road developments. There are some recommendations which are again given by this particular committee. The chairman of this committee was Mr. Jaikar. The most important recommendations made by this committee were the road development in country should be considered as national interest, as this has become beyond capacity of provincial governments and local bodies. So what was happening was a lot many developments were taking place. Industrial revolution was already on verge. Then after that, Britishers actually found that every part of India should be well connected, so that they will be benefited in terms of exploitation. So actually, the recommendation of this particular committee, the first recommendation that what are the roads that were supposed to be developed, those roads should be considered as national interest. And what are the fund that was supposed to be provided, that was not sufficient for provincial governments. That time, we had those provinces. So in 1928, they were called provincial governments. But after that, we came back to, after 1947 and all, we came to your states. And what are the local bodies? They were actually not, capable for funding to this roads. So that was supposed to be considered as national interest. Then an extra tax should be levied on petrol from the road users to develop road development fund, that is called as again Central Road Development Fund. So as we all know, it was again considered as national interest. So from some sources, the fund was supposed to be made available. So there was recommendation again by Jagar committee to form organization, we can say, or a body, that is Central Road Fund, which will actually levy tax on petrol, so that they can get revenue, and that particular revenue can be used in further developments of road. So you can see Central Road Development was founded on 1st March 1929. A semi-official technical body should be formed to pool technical know-how from various parts of country and to act as an advisory body on various aspects of road. So immediately, as per recommendations of Mr. Jaikar and that particular committee, there should be technical, know-how as to which type of roads should be considered in, different territories. So again, the construction of roads again depends on your territories actually. All right, there are variety of geometrical aspects for this. There are variety of materials again, which is again used for your construction of roads. So technical know-how and exchange of thoughts, exchange of knowledge was supposed to be done at some forum. So this particular forum is nothing but again Indian Road Congress that was again formed in 1934. A research organization should be instituted to carry out research and development work pertaining to roads and to be made available for consultation. So again, after that, it was a recommendation actually. There should be an organization which will only deal with research and development, which is again related to your roads. So again, your Central Road Research Institute was again formed in 1950. So these were the following recommendations which were given by Mr. Jaikar. So again, the development has been made in the crispy form by me according to chronological order. We can see CRF, that is Central Road Fund, that is again formed in 1929. Then we are having your Indian Road Congress in 1934. Then we are again having Indian Vehicle Act, that is of 1939. So as we all know, the roads were developing. There was some rules and regulations that were supposed to be formed for road users. So again, Indian Vehicle Act was formed in 1939. Then we are having Nagpur Road Conference, or first 20-year road development plan. So again, according to recommendation of Mr. Jaikar, there should be 20-year plans, like how we are having 5-year plans. So there was recommendation by Mr. Jaikar, there should be 20-year road plans in which the further developments are to be discussed. So there was proper planning in this particular conference as to how much length of road should be planned, then how much allowance should be given to that particular development, then again what density should have of roads in a particular area. So all those points were again discussed in these conferences. So the very first conference was conducted at Nagpur, that we called this first 20-year road development plan. So that was in between 1943 to 63. So this was the time period for this particular road plan. Then after that, we are again having your Central Road Research Institute in 1950. Then again we are having National Highway Act of 1956. So again, national highways, they are again playing a backbone for country. A lot of traffic is being carried by these national highways. So there is a separate body for this particular national highways which is looking after construction, operation, and maintenance of national highways. So that is your National Highway Authority of India. So again, we are having Bombay, or second 20-year road plan in 1961 and 81. So as you can see, the first 20-year road plan, the duration was 1943 to 63. But this particular plan ended bit, early, 2 years early. So immediately after the end of Nagpur Road 20-year road plan, we have shifted to your Bombay. That is nothing but my second 20-year road development plan. That is from 1961 to 81. Then again, we are having Highway Research Board, which is carrying researches only related to your highways. So that was again formed in 1973. Again, we are having Lucknow, or third 20-year road development plan, that is 1981 to 2001. Then we are having Road Development in India Vision 2021. So this particular road development in India Vision 2021 is again fourth 20-year development plan. So you can see it starts from 2001 and it will be ending on 2021. So this is fourth 20-year development plan. A lot of emphasis has been given to the connection of rural areas with roads, that to better roads. So again, we can see your Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana in this. Again, we'll be looking forward for your National Highway Development Program, that is NHDP. So there are variety of NHDP programs which are again framed. So that particularly lie in this fourth 20-year road development plan. Again, we are having rural road development vision 2025. So a lot of, after after all these developments, till fourth 20-year road development plan, a lot of such habitats or such remote areas which are not still yet connected by your metal roads. So vision is there of government of India to connect all such habitats and all such remote places with metal road. So we can, we are, having that particular Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, which is being implemented now. So that is particularly a program which is again of central government.